Welcome to this audio podcast. Today's question is, what is awakening? It's a good question. And as far as it is answerable, as it fits into words, let's see where we can go with these words and answering that question. It is my understanding that awakening is a phenomenon which all of conscious existence is part of all the time, which we humans are part of all the time, whether we know it or not. Normally and vastly and widely nowadays it is understood as an either suddenly occurring or sometimes more looking like a process incident that happens to some people, and then they have attained the higher self, or what is called an enlightened state. It has many names. I find these definitions too limiting. I see that we are all part of an awakening of consciousness, awakening to the truth and love of itself through us and through everything that exists on this planet and in this cosmos. We are just small reflections of that. So the difficulty here is that what is called awakening is so much part of our natural state of simple being that we constantly overlook it. We wait for an indicator, we wait for a confirmation, we wait for a signal that tells us that, yay, this is awakening, now I got it, I have seen something. And that is as far as the I, the you in you, the personal identification is concerned. That's part of the mind. The mind is waiting for some proof of awakening. That which reveals when awakening happens is so close and so simple and so wonderful that we overlook it all the time. It is so close to you that you overlook it. Truly, there is no distance in time or space for you to process or to overcome or to walk or to go through and then reach to your awakening or to you really truly are. You are that already. So what it really is a series of relaxation, a series of revelation that comes through letting go of all ideas about it, letting go of projections and imagination and speculation what it could be. The more you relax and the more you are willing to be simply you the way you are in this moment, the better is the chance that you have a conscious experience of this awakening that is going on for all of us all the time. Consciousness, or the divine itself, life itself, can't wait to have all the space and all the being that you are to express itself to be you. And that also involves to understand that there's nothing wrong with you. There has never been anything wrong with you. Yes, the human nature comes along with flaws and with challenges and with attributes that we like or don't like, with mistakes that we make, and that's all part of the package. That's all who and how you are, both. The who you are, in truth, the divinity, the divine nature, the Buddha nature, is not contradicting all the flaws and all the difficulties and all the limitations of the human nature that you are. One of my teachers, the master, the spiritual mystic Osho, has called that Zorba the Buddha. And with Zorba, he's referring to Alexis Zorbas, the Greek, the guy that was fully enjoying life. Dance and food and drink and women and passion and pleasure. Someone who is fully enjoying life with whatever it brings to them. And at the same time, you are that, you are like a Zorba, and you are Buddha nature. And to the mind, that seems to be contradicting. In fact, it isn't. This isn't contradicting. It only looks contradicting because we have these ideas about the divine or the Buddha nature to be some kind of holy perfection or some such thing. The divine is in everything that you are, and your human nature is divine. You can never be more than a human being with all its limitations, and you are never less than the divine itself. Think about that. Let that in. Contemplate that. Breathe that inside every cell. When that begins to resonate as the truth from within, then this, what I call the process of awakening, even though there is no such thing like a process really, but we may feel it that way when it begins. Then that can start. When you begin to leave that person alone that you are as you are, when you become aware of how you are in all the aspects and embrace them all without judgment, seeing that, oh, this is a crooked, strange habit that I have there, and embrace it with a loving, open mind and a loving, open heart. And then that very spot that you want to avoid in yourself, or of which you believe it shouldn't be there, it should be different, it should be more spiritual, etc., etc., that very spot will open up and reveal a whole treasure box full of insight and freshness and new aspects of your own beauty. That's the secret. And so, walking that path and being interested in awakening is to invite a lot of adventure, and all the adventure is within yourself. And only you can really walk there, and only you can really see what's going on. Awakening is as individual as you are, as individual as everyone is, and still in another way we share it as one consciousness, as being only one of us. And never give up. Just take a good look. All our problems do not have a beginning that we can reliably detect. It's not possible. Try it. But all our problems certainly have an end. And with awakening, it's the other way round. It has a beginning and it has no end. Good luck. See you on the journey somewhere. Namaste.